Alright, and welcome to another edition of Let's Play Sid Meier Civilization 4 Colonization. Glad to have you along. And we're going to be kicking things off by starting a new game. I ended up the last video by that failure to break away from the motherland as France. So I think we learned a couple things. We're going to take those lessons, incorporate them into this game, and hopefully we can finally succeed in breaking away from the motherland and becoming our own nation and following our manifest destiny and buzzwords like that. So we're going to start a new game here. Let's try playing as the French again, and I was playing as Frontenac, I believe. Yep, I think we're going to do that. So hit OK on him. We're going to go with a new world, and I'm going to drop the speed back to epic. We were playing on marathon last time, but it takes a little bit too long for my taste to kind of get stuff done. So let's try epic. And we're going to change our leader name to Durinde. And okay, I just wanted to make sure that Twitch was actually streaming. And let's go back. And apparently I don't even know how to spell my own name because it's that early in the morning. And yes, we are going to be the French. Wait for the world to be generated. Here we go. We've read the spiel before, but so I think we don't have to this time. So I have been reading a couple of wikis, trying to get some more details on kind of what I got to do. Apparently having so many coastal settlements, probably not a good idea. And that's because when you do eventually rebel, the military from your homeland will target those coastal cities. So you kind of have a couple the idea is you have a couple coastal cities, and you kind of build the defenses up for them, but you use your kind of the cities like in the backwoods to produce your weapons and stuff like that. The Apache, there shall be peace in our time, and my voice went up to a very interesting high note back there. Apparently I'm going through puberty again. We're going to exit here, and we're going to head back to the New World. Another suggestion I saw was... crap, I should have put him aboard. Was buy immigrants really early. Because you get them for so cheap starting off. So let's get this Master Blacksmith, and we already have a Pioneer, so I guess we're going with the Petty Criminal. 160. Oh, we're too expensive. I should have did it on the absolute first turn, I guess. Okay, we're going to wait for you. Put you in sentry mode for now. Okay, and let's see if we can find a decent place to settle that's, whoops, that's not literally on the natives' homeland. Okay, you're going to sail back to Europe to pick up that immigrant. And I really need to bind the WASD keys to move the camera. It's really throwing me off that I can't do that. What about up here? Some crabs up here. We're glad Destiny has led us to your village. Okay, this is our Pioneer. Maybe I'll settle on, there's like a hill here. Seems like a good spot. It'll be defensible at least. Alright, so, yeah, I think this is okay. We got some trees here, got some forest here, we got some grassland for food production. There'll be a lot of wood and a lot of production in this town, so let's move our Pioneer over here, and we'll move our treasure dude here. We'll end our turn, and we're going to pick up our immigrants. And yeah, we can get a kind of cheap guy here. I'm going to make this guy a missionary because the French have a bonus to native relationships, so I want to build that up quickly because that will basically give us free colonists. You're going to wait. You're our Pioneer, so I want you to kind of just stand by for a second. We're going to get our free colonists to... Oh, well, thank you, neighbor. There's a ton of native settlements around here. They want us to build a church first, which I find interesting. Usually they suggest a dock, and I usually like doing the dock because you kind of get extra food and stuff, and you need it to build the higher grade ships. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, we have our Pioneer, and we're going to get him into automation to improve the land around us. And we got to see what our guy is doing in here. So he's working on production right now. I'd rather have him getting us some food for now, because as the colony grows, of course, we will get some more colonists, and we do want to grow. And yeah, we're going to send that over so we can get some more gold and therefore more settlers and stuff. So let's have a look at Europe again. Can we afford any of these guys? We have another criminal. Guess what, buddy? You're going from criminal to missionary. And pioneer, veteran soldier. Yeah, let's grab this veteran soldier as well. So they are one of the more powerful units, I believe. Or they're at least more powerful than just the standard rebels that you can create. Okay. So we are coming along here now. We got some food production on the go. And I'm just trying to get something open here now. So apologize for the couple of seconds of silence. The sound of silence. Was that sound of silence? Was Simon and Garfunkel, wasn't it? I always like the boxer. Sound of silence, not so much. All right. So we have our blacksmith. Dude's going to be making tools, and we want this guy kind of out and about. This guy's making tools, even though we don't have any ore production on the go. We should be able to remedy that very soon. Are we producing anything we can sell here? We are producing food. We do have a little bit of ore production on the go, actually, because we're getting it from this town here. But nothing really we can sell, so we're just going to stick him... Actually, ooh. I want you to sail back to Europe, actually. And I forgot to bring up the stream so I can monitor the chat, so just give me 1 second so I can do that. And I'm going to want to plug in my phone because this is going to drain the hell out of the battery. So you get to hear me describe that in my early morning kind of, what I like to call my Batman voice, even though it sounds nothing like Batman, except in my own ear. I'm Batman, playing Colonization. Oh yeah. There we go. Let me get that propped up there. Fine. Alright, that was a couple of seconds of not much interesting going on. Okay, so this guy's working. This guy's going to have a mission. And if I send the colonists to live with these guys, he's going to become an expert fisherman, which might be a neat little thing for us. Alright, so we have another missionary. We have our veteran soldier. And we're going to sail back once again. And there goes my cell phone off of my stand. So yes, this part of the video where you hear me fumbling around in the background must be very, very exciting. Maybe if I do it in style of radio drama. Durinde grabs his phone. Oh, Darren! Can you stay if I do that? Stay tonight, fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. So now you have horrible singing, and I run the risk of doing a content ID match. Okay. Apparently I did turn up the volume on my phone as well. Great thing to do. Alright. Come on, ya wee bugger. Alright, well, we can end our turn while we're waiting for that to happen. Okay, and here comes our ship with some more colonists. And we have a secondary missionary, so we're going to send him to another native settlement. Yeah, definitely going to have to set up the WAS keys to kind of move our camera. It feels so weird using the directional keys. Okay, we need you, and you're going to speak with the chief first, because he might give us a gift. Thank you. And now we're going to establish a mission. And we're going to bring our ship back to Quebec. And we'll end our turn. Our dock should be getting close to done. Alright, so we have a soldier. We're going to put him to work, though, in the ore mines, which are up here probably is the best spot. Okay, so that gives us some decent tool production, so we're going to start to export tools. There we go. Alright, so I got it up on my tablet finally, so I can turn off my cell phone and not worry about completely draining the battery. Okay! Now we can focus. We can do this. I believe in myself. Okay, so we're going to stick you on automation. We did set up for selling tools, right? Yes. Okay. We have a master distiller waiting for us. So we'll go pick him up. And he wants 10 gold. 10 gold, not such a big deal at this point. Okay, we're going to sell this. 272 gold. Let's grab a pioneer for now. And we'll take these guys, load them aboard. See, he's a fur trader. I'm a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son. And I'm going plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucking's done. Try saying that fast. Alright, so we got our first converted native. Awesome. Maybe we should look for a secondary spot to settle. So let's explore into the interior here. We're going to bring the ship back and unload our new colonists. We have some beaver here. We have a treasure. Let's go grab that. This is probably going to anger some people. Ancient treasure. I think that probably has a chance of going wrong for us, because it asks you a yes or no question, and that's usually a sign that things could go wrong. It just didn't automatically do it. What we got here? That is kind of a mix of stuff. We got fur there. Boots with the fur. Bring our treasure back here. And we got a nice hill there, but that kind of encroaches on Quebec's land. So let's see if we can find something similar over here. Alright, we're going to unload our colonists. We have the distiller. Well, we're not producing any sugar, so we don't have to worry about producing rum. So let's see, where are we going to put him? So we're doing, yeah, we could use some more food. So we will be on the lookout for an expert farmer, so we can kind of get this stuff up. Are we producing any wood? We're producing ore and wheat. Okay, we're going to grab you. We're going to stick you on food production for now. We're just going to take our pioneer down with our other, our converted native, and he's going to try and be the kind of worker. Whoops. That's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Where did he go? You, get back out here. Get back out here. Yeah, he's going to come down here, and once the converted native builds a settlement, we're going to get the pioneer to work the land. Automate our transport again, so we can do some trade. And we're going to be looking for a nice spot inland. Okay, we got like a nice ore mine there. I don't want to go here, though, because I think that encroaches on this city's territory. Can I go over one? Maybe? There's another settlement there. Peace in our time. Let's discuss something else. Farewell. Really didn't want to discuss anything else. And our guys are speaking French, which makes sense because it's a French colony. Alright, so you're going to sail back to England. Except it's France. And that gives us some more gold. Let's check out Europe here. 255. Okay, not quite enough to buy ourselves a beaver down here. It does have access to water, though. Beaver or... It's not much for food. I guess that's why it's not telling me to go for it. I think I will, though. Even though it's not optimal. B for build. Lacks food production. Yeah, that's fine. Food's not everything. I know what I'm doing. Ooh, he wants to do a land claims settlement. I guess we're not going to build here. Let's move down a little bit further. Apparently, the Arctic tundra is a better spot than this defensible hill. Gotcha. Okay, we have a fur trader. We're going to grab him because this site has access to furs, I think. Yes. And once the ship sails back, I'm going to get him to go there. Alright, so we'll move down here. End our turn. And let's see, we got a church for extra immigration. I don't think we have to worry about that because we do have our missions set up. Dry dock. Extra food from water tiles. You need that for kind of the more impressive Liberty Bells. An excellent source of Liberty Bells. 50% production. I'm not producing any yet, but that seems like something that I should have in place for when I do decide to rebel. I didn't send him back to the New World for some reason. Alright, so we're going to build our settlement here. This is Montreal. And we're going to get our pioneer on automate. And he's going to improve the area around us here. It looks like we're fishing starting off. I'm fine with that. Oh, he's fur trapping. Get down here. Get over here. Okay, and this is our fur trapper, right? So I'm going to send him down there. And it's going to take a couple of turns for anything to happen here now. Mrs. Cigars has risen. Alright, so we'll unload you, and you're going to be fur trapping right here. And we're going to be selling fur. Okay. And we're going to stick you on automate. Excellent. Egg salad. Okay, and we have another converted native. We're going to get him to move down here to join this settlement. Now, it is suggesting some spots in around here for building new colonies, so I might do that. I think it does help to have a settlement inland for production of ore and stuff like that. I'm not sure what the actual... See trade goods here? I'm not sure what the actual purpose of those are. I don't know if they're good for like selling to the other native settlements. Can this guy become a missionary? We'll have to wait till next turn to find out. So let's just put him over here for now. Garrison missionary. Yeah, we're going to do that because we want to... It was this town where we don't have a mission, right? Want to send him up there. Get some missions on the go so we can firebrand preacher. That's going to increase immigration. We'll just go with a servant for now. Get him to come across. End our turn. I'm going to speak with the chief here. Thank you for the gifts, and we're going to establish a mission. I haven't seen any other colonies around here so far, so that's interesting. All right, that's growing. That has 4 people, but it was suggesting we build a colony down here, so let's do that. Well, we'll go back to Quebec first, and we'll unload that guy. And we have more furs than we know what to do with right now. We're going to grab you and we're going to move you down here, I guess. Stick you on automate. You're going to load up on furs and go back to France, I suppose. Alright. So apparently here is the perfect spot, so we're going to settle right over there. Thank you for the gift of fur, even though we don't really... Yeah, thank you for the gift of fur again, even though we don't really need it. Yes, inland lie the riches. He wants to buy... Or he wants us to buy that land. Alright. We're going to put you to sleep. And we need just over 1,000 gold. Fortify, delete, sentry. And once we get that, we're going to do the land claim settlement. Might be an inefficient use of units, but apparently we're suddenly running short on food here. So, my friends, gonna get you on coke production. Coats. Sports. Coats are here. It's gonna give us a little bit more value. We'll exit. Ponce de Leon. Ancient ruins. Nah. But this guy wants plus 50 native conversion rate. Yes, we definitely want that because that's a kind of a big thing for us. We're going to move you down here. You're going to start fishing for us. Sell this stuff. Made a nice profit. We want an expert fisherman. I wonder why the prices here vary from game to game. Some games these seem like really expensive, but this seems okay. Let's see, lumberjack, farmer, fisherman. Fisherman is what we want. And let's grab the preacher. We have another expert fisherman too, waiting in the wings. That guy's just kind of hanging out down there. Okay, so we built our dock. And we want that nice conversion of fur to coat. So how does that? Fur trading post converts 6 per citizen, replaces fur trader's house. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, we're going to bring these guys down to here. And we have you. You're going to become a... Oh, we're not going to do anything with you because you already moved this turn. We're going to grab you, and we're going to put you on fishing duty so people don't starve to death. That's usually a bad thing, having people starve to death. We have a surplus of tools up here. Thank you for the extra gift of fur, even though we don't really need it. We're a free colonist here. So we're producing fur and coat and tools. I'd like to start producing weapons if I could. Okay, so what's our best bet here? We could start farming tobacco. We have a nice kind of surplus of that. Or we could start harvesting wood. Let's go with the tobacco for now, and we're going to export it. Then we might change up production a little bit later after we have some more money. Okay, that ship finally made it down here. Gonna put our fishermen over here. And we don't have a church in this town. Alright, so we're gonna have to build one of those, I guess, for here. So we've got food production on the go. We have some coats being produced. And we have potential for ore up here. Just gonna put you on coat production for now, and we're going to... Are we selling coats from here? Yes, we are. Good. Put you on automate. And I suspect that the king will start enforcing taxes very soon. Alright, we have a new convert. Keep suggesting this as a build spot, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Maybe here? Because I'm not sure how that works. Like, if I encroach on this city's kind of space, what happens? If I lose out on one? I mean, this guy's losing out on two because the Arctic error or whatever. 400. Let me think about it. I'm gonna put you on sentry as well. I gotta remember to actually remember about these guys at some point. Don't you forget about me. Another expert fisherman. We're gonna grab you and we're gonna bring you back to Quebec, I believe. And a second ship right now might be alright. So we got a lot of things kind of on our plate that we want to do. So we're basically losing money here now with the... Now there is a building I think you can build later on where anything excess you have, you're just going to sell it. I would be very interested in that. Very interested. Okay, we got 6 people down here. They're all kind of working. Let's send you down here. Alright, so let's check out Quebec here, and we're going to get a fisherman fishing away. We're going to get you to automate so we can get some gold. I'm really surprised that the king hasn't hiked up our taxes yet. Price of cigars has fallen. Sell our stuff. Scout, criminal, and the servant. Alright, we're just going to come back from here now. I think we have enough for our settlement claim. 1268, not quite. So we'll put you on sentry again. What about this guy? Build. Yep, we can do this. Buy the land. Guadalupe. I'm going to have to build a wagon train for that since it's inland. Okay, what are we producing here? We are producing fur and we are producing cotton. This guy is mining silver. We want to export our silver. Find it. Where is the silver? Alright, silver. There you go. Kind of looks like cotton with that small icon. And we're going to export our cotton as well, speaking of. Cotton is there. Export that. Alright. And, okay, we're going to actually grab this guy. We're going to grab this guy. And we're going to get him to move up here. It's going to help out with the new settlement. The guy just asked, "What do you need in French?" It's a little bit of French that I can remember from high school growing up in Canada. And there's our first tax increase. 1% isn't too bad, and came fairly late in the game, so I'm okay with that. Okay, this is our best farmland here. So I do believe the converted natives get like a little bonus for food production. Okay. Apparently horses are cheaper. Look, my horse is amazing. There's one weird ass animation. Don't sell all the goods. Exits. Okay. I forgot about my ships in Europe. 1600. We want you to sail back for now. No wonder we're losing capacity. Speaking of which, we should be able to build settlement by buying the land here. And we do need a wagon train once again. And you're going to walk all the way over here. Alright. We're doing okay, I think. So, I think I'm going to actually wrap up our first video here, the first one for me for today. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you around next time for Durinde plays Sid Meier's for Colonization. Have a great day.